right, after the departure of Bobby Wagner, Seahawks linebacker Jordan Brooks told reporters he needs to handle his business, okay, and embrace bigger responsibilities within Seattle's defense. The player who will need to step up and take on a bigger role this season is whom? Shregs, who are you going with?
I'm going up to New England. I'm going with Mac in year 2. Hey, Mac Jones was a great rookie last year. He was in the contention for Rookie of the Year after winning 7 straight games. And what do they do to support him in year 2? Well, his offensive coordinator leaves to go to Las Vegas. His quarterbacks coach, Mick Lombardi, goes with that offensive coordinator to go to Las Vegas. You've got questions as to who's calling the plays. Is it the former special teams coach / Giants 2 years head coach? Or is it Matt Patricia, who was a defensive coach? Mac Jones is now going to have to be the leader in more ways than just being, hey, you're the quarterback. It's also, I'm the guy in the locker room. I'm the voice. Follow me. I think the Patriots are not going anywhere anytime soon. But if Mac Jones thought he was going to come in there with a bushy-eyed look and a babe in the woods and maybe kind of take this team by storm last year, imagine this year when they're going to be looking to him and saying, hey, we need you to lead us this year and be the one. No offensive coordinator is a big deal. A lot of different key players, too, are no longer there on that offense.
You're right, Shrakes. I like that. My guy, I kept it on the defensive side of the football. I went with my man Chase Young. I mean, come on, guys. How can I not go with Chase Young? After winning Defensive Rookie of the year before last year, 1.5 sacks. And I got an up-close and personal seat to watch this, right? And I know he got injured, missed the last 8 games. But I need more production, right? Because everyone keeps talking about Carson Wentz. And I think Carson Wentz will be an improvement. But if this Commanders team really wants to take charge, you like that, right? Commanders, take charge. If they really want to take charge, it's going to be by this defense. It's going to be from this front. It's going to be Montez Sweat. It's going to be Chase Young. It's going to be Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen. All of those guys up front have to work together. And I think it starts with Chase Young. He is the most talented player on that team, and he has to show up and show out. He has to get after the quarterback and be a relentless pass rusher. He has to set the tone for that football team, not just that defense, to take that next step, because I feel like this division is wide open. And so, Chase Young, let's get it, man. It's time to go ball.
Hey, real quick, D'Angelo, can you hold up your board again? Like, what were you doing selling NFTs?
Oh, yeah. Like, I typically never do that. I'm sorry. But I felt like I
want the smoke.
Get some love, man. 757.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Put it down. That's enough. You're going against the spirit of Whiteboard Wednesday. This is what I've wanted to do. I love being on Whiteboard Wednesday. This is huge for me. So I'll just get to my guy. And it's just this. I'm going to put up, can you see it? Rashad Bateman.
What is that? Chicken scratch.
Hey, listen, I'm like one of those contestants on Jeopardy. Hey, like the people on Jeopardy are always so smart, but they can't write. Like, hey, he's got a PhD from Stanford. Welcome, Gene. And they're, like they don't know how to write their name. It's very difficult. But Rashad Bateman, I guess, was my point here. I think he needs to step up for the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, once they shipped off Marquise Hollywood Brown to Arizona, Bateman was elevated to the number 1 position, kind of like breaking up a tag team. And I'm not saying that he threw, Hollywood Brown through the barbershop window, or perhaps Hollywood Brown jumped through it himself, as Bobby the Brain Heenan would say. But the thing is Baltimore has had a history of not developing wide receivers that they have drafted. Obviously, Steve Smith went up there and played very well, but they're looking for somebody to really take that next step. And I know that it's been a problem for them, but I think Bateman's got the ability to do that.
All right, I'm not going to put my social handles on here because I don't want this person to come and find me after I do this, but I am going. Kyler Murray needs to step up. You like my little artwork there? I did a couple of, video game controllers and a sad face. This guy needs to step up. All the offseason drama that we've been talking about the last few months. You got DeAndre Hopkins, who's suspended for a couple of games, 6 games at the beginning of the season. This guy has got to be a leader, which I don't think that he is being right now. I think he's being a little bit selfish. I think he's being immature. This guy has to step up and lead his team this season.